Hi, thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'll be walking you through the steps of applying for your medical certificate recognition from the Ministry of Health, and also later how you apply for the apostille or Ministry of Foreign Affairs stamp on it. This is necessary in order to apply for a visa from Hungary from different embassies. For example, lately I had to apply for a Spanish student visa, and that was required of me. It might be different in your own case, but ask ahead. If it is needed, then this is what you need to do. You go to enkk.hu and you can press this button and translate into English. Here you will find the Department of Recognition and Monitoring. Click this small plus button and then you will be able to see this, the authentication of medical certificates to be used abroad. And then you can click here and read through it. What it says is that the National Healthcare Service Center is responsible for the authentication of medical reports to be used abroad. You need to submit the following documents in the procedure. I'll control click it and open application form filled out by the applicant, medical report which requires the authentication, and a sample signature. I'll control click it again, and filled by the doctor who issued the medical report, and also fee stamp enkk.hu. So this one you will find from the post office. For example, if I control C and control V it, hopefully we'll be able to see that the Hungarian post office sells it in 2000 forints. Or you can just go and pronounce this name or show it at the screen, and they'll be able to help you at the Hungarian post offices. Later I'll go through this, but let's see what else it says. The fee for the authentication is 2000 forints. This is not a cash fee. This is that which I told. This is the stamp duty. It's auto translating, so it's good. So we can see this, what it is. This is what you pay for. It's not the cash that you pay to enkk or AEEK or the Ministry of Health here in Hungary. It's just this one. You just put it in the envelope and send it to the Ministry of Health, and they do it after checking that you have put this stamp inside the envelope. It says that fee can be paid only in fee stamp, which is again enkk.hu, which can be bought at any Hungarian post office. The administrative deadline is 21 days. In my case, I think in 3 or 4 days they were able to do it. So it differs from case to case, but this is, I think, the maximum. Further information can be requested from the consultants of the Department of Migration and Human Resources Methodology. I can control click it also to check what their contact details are. The application for authentication can be submitted by post or in person at the center's customer service. I will also control click it. So let's go one by one. The application form. This is the one. It says that the National Healthcare Service Center, this is their address, request your name here, apply to this center as for the authentication of the signature and the medical stamp on the medical certificate. What was the date? You just put it when you are requesting it. To be used in which country are you going to go? So you can put it here, also the country's name, where the medical certificate shall be submitted. Your name, your date of birth, your name at birth, your date and place of birth, mother's maiden name, nationality, registered address, present address. I think it could be the same sometime. If different, you can put it here, otherwise leave it blank. And the mailing address. If not the same with the registered address, then you also put it here. Your telephone and the email. Also that you should attach some documents here. It is, I enclose the following documents. Please put X before the selected ones. Original copy of the medical report which requires the authentication. So your certificate that is issued by the GP or general practitioner, or in Hungarian it is Hazi Orvos, who declares that you are fit and don't have any infectious diseases, or could be safe for the public. So that's how this is going to be. Depends what kind of medical report you want to authenticate, would be different in your case as well. So fee stamp of the amount of, you can write of course 2000 for it, that we talked about earlier. Signature sample, I will show you what it is. This is from here, you see the signature sample. I have opened it already, but after this we will go to check it. The third section is I'd like to get the authenticated document, and you choose how you want it, how you want to be, like how you want to get it. Either you go by in person only, remember it's present in Budapest. So if you don't live in Budapest or probably need it, like you don't need it very urgently, then take it by post. Or if you need it urgently, then of course talk to them by their contact, which we will see in a moment, and then let them know that how you can take it personally, and also by an authorized person if you can't go by yourself, and also attach the authorization letter. This is normal that you as a person authorize somebody to take it as your consent by another person. By signing this application, you give your consent to center to contact with the issuer of medical report in order to confirm the authenticity of the document if necessary. And then I hereby declare that the information contained in my application are true. Put the date here and also the signature. This is that. Of course, I'll link below all these 5 or 6 things so that you will have no problem reaching to these forms. You can definitely save, print, download the way you want it. And Ala Irash Minta is the signature sample. Again, at this your doctor, this is not for yourself, this is for your doctor. Give it to them and they can fill it and they can send it to the AEEK by their email, which you can provide. We will see which email. Or they can give it to you back and then you provide to AEEK by email yourself. But some practitioners or some doctors would like to keep their data to themselves, so they would just fill it in and then directly send to the ministry. So it depends from per doctor to doctor. Signature sample for authentication of medical reports, certificates to be used abroad. And this time it is not you, it is your doctor. I, the doctor's name, do hereby certify that the signature on this document is my own handwritten signature, and that public data of aforementioned doctor for reason of public interest pursuant to paragraph 5 of section 112 of Act CLIB, I don't know how to read that, but yeah, 1997 on health. Doctor's name, his basic registration number, his or hers. It's in Hungarian, it's Nyilvántartási szám. It comes from enkk.hu. No, keresu.enkk.hu, kereso.enkk.hu. Of course, as medical professionals, they would know it themselves, but just in case. Name of the workplace where your doctor works, they will put it. Name of the specialist qualification if they have one, the date and their signature. Please mark the signature or initial that is usually written on your medical reports. So all this is for the medical doctor who will fill it in and then will send it by email to AEEK by themselves, or will give you back and then you will submit it to the AEEK yourself. So these are 2. Then we had which one was the next one? I'll go in order. So contact details, that's right. This is their contact details. You can reach out to them at their postal address here, at their customer service, their telephone numbers and their timings, their email, and the consultants of the departments. You can check it, it's public here. You can write to the persons you wish to also, and also the personal consultation is at this place at ground floor, and it says no appointment needed. So it means that you can go in person, walk in anytime you wish, but also has to be only on Tuesday. You can check that, and only within these 2 hours, like within these 2 periods. In connection with the human resource monitoring system, you can reach to this customer service at this customer service manager in order for OSAP, this and that. So these are some of the details that you can check about contacting them. At the end, it's the same thing. Okay, they just put it twice, contact details or this one. They were just 2 same links. There is no difference between each other. All right, I'll just cut one, and then I'm going to give you the links in the description below. The second thing, if you are asked to provide the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stamp as well on your medical certificate, then this is the website that you reach to. I will also insert the link in the description below, and you can read through it. Actually, I have already made a very detailed video when I spoke to you about how to get your educational degree certificates attested by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Hungary. It's a pretty, I would say, complex process. So that's why I made already in detail 2 videos about it, how to go about this thing. So this applies to everyone. First, you fill the application. I'll click it, and then also you make the appointment also at this link. And in those 2 previous videos, I'll also mention the links to those videos I'm referring to. You can go ahead and watch it because those are a little bit in details, so that you won't be skipping on any information. But this video, I'm just summarizing once again, is that here you will see that they do a lot of different kind of attestations like birth certificate, family status, essential institutes, I don't know what is it. So there are many different documents that they attest, like criminal record, income certificate, attendance certificate, attendance sheets, civil law. But what we are interested in right now is the medical reports. So the video I previously made was about the educational certificates, how to get the attestation of the educational certificate. If you are a student and you want to attest your educational certificate, then go ahead and watch my previous videos. You'll be fine with it. So I have found it on the same link I of course mentioned. This is here, degree certificates, supplements, attendance certificates. This is how you do it. Like, you first go to the Education Authorities office and then to Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. But I'm not talking in detail about this one. It's just for the reference if you wish to apply for the attestation for the degree certificates as well. But this video of course contains more information about the medical reports. I have already shown you about this link. You can follow ahead. I will see if it's the same link that I followed. Yes, it is, and even in English. So this is good. You can definitely click the one which I also provide. I'll definitely provide this one. And it says the first step, and then the second step is to get it by Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. So the first step is a bit different. Instead of the Oktatashi Hivatal or the Education Authority, you go to enkk or AEEK, the Ministry of Health of Hungary, and get your medical certificate attested by them against 2000 forints with that AEEK bistosh something stamp. Then you go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and you will pay here about 5,500. But before you go here, you'll have to book an appointment and also fill an online form. And about these two, I think I have 2 videos which you can go ahead and watch. Accredited delegate of the target country in Hungary. If this is needed, you go to that embassy where you can get the attestation after this second step. For example, in my case, if I was applying for Spain, then I could just get the accreditation by the Spanish embassy in Hungary or in Budapest, right? But it wasn't necessary since I just gave it to them. They didn't really bothered much about it. They just accepted it overall. So that's it. And in these 2 things that I was about to show you, we have already spoken about ENKK's link that they mentioned in the medical certificate side, and here it says that these are the links how to fill the application form and where to get the appointment. So this is the one of those. You can choose your language, and well, I'm not gonna go in, but from here it's pretty straightforward process. And I've also mentioned that I've made a video about it, so I'll definitely give you this link, and if you want to learn more, go ahead and watch that video as well. And this is where you come and book your appointment. And again, you can choose when you fill all these information, you will be able to choose that what is your purpose of the appointment, and you will be able to choose from the drop down menu that there will be a medical report attestation menu. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos, and for that, you know what to do is to hit that red button which is saying subscribe, and you can also hit the bell icon so that you won't miss out on any information I share in the future. Alright, goodbye.